are welcome to go and visit my YouTube channel, Apple Juice Tarot. Um, Thank you. Thank you guys for clicking in. This is going to be a monthly reading in Love and Money for Scorpios. Please do hit the like button and also the subscribe button. It helps the video to circulate. That way more people can get the messages and be made aware of the messages that I have here. We've got some pretty good clarity, guidance, and confirmations. So let's see what's up for Scorpio in the first 10 days of July. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see 2 more for the first 10 days. Thank you. Okay. Second 10 days here for Scorpio. Any confirmations in love? Thank you for the heart eyes. I appreciate them very much. Thank you for any messages for Scorpio. Thank you. In love and in money. Goddess for Venus in the heart of it all. Overall for the month, the heart of it all. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for the last 10 days. Thank you. One more in the heart of the matter. Thank you. Ooh, I see a true pair here. And the overall outcome, if nothing changes for Scorpios. Ooh, that's a little bit much. I don't think they meant that. Thank you for the heart eyes, John. We just need one more for Scorpio. Thank you. For the overall for the month of July for Scorpio sun signs. That's way too many. Okay, let's try one more time. Hold on. For the month of July for Scorpios, one card. One card, please. Okay, thank you. It looked like it wanted to flip around. This stayed the same though, so your advice is still the same. Okay, Scorpio, give me a second. Let me get this, process what I'm seeing here. Channel a little bit of messages here for you. There's a lot of people involved. There's 3 queens here. A Capricorn, Libra. The only queen that's not here is the fire sign queen. So okay, Google, play 432 HZ. That's the frequency of love, in case you didn't know. Not so used to doing my streams live from my laptop, so this is what the setup looked like for now. We'll fix it up eventually, but happy July, happy Friday. Hey, Hector, thanks for coming through. Okay. Scorpio, my fellow fixed sign, starting it off. You have the devil in reverse. This is a card of Capricorn, so you might be dealing with the Capricorn, might relate for you, or have it in your chart. I'm hearing in your heart of hearts, your intentions here. Here's the thing. It feels like you are very aware in love for the first 10 days of July, and possibly before that, even leading up to this first 10 days of July. In love, it can also be not only your romantic relationships, but your friends, your siblings, not so much your siblings as much, but just people that you genuinely love, by choice, So, I feel like this is strongly coming from you, like you are noticing some signs of abuse, Scorpio. Maybe you're noticing someone is not taking care of their self, Scorpio, and you feel the need, like it's bothering you. You've got it on your mind. Once you're made aware that this is happening either to you, it feels like it's someone else, and you are really taking it to heart here. It's really on your mind. You want to help this person break these chains. You feel like you should be able to help someone out of a rocky relationship. And, it feels like the more you call attention to it, the worse the person gets. Like they seem to not, you're holding out your hand, telling them, come on, I can get you out. And they're just not taking your advice here. Okay. As far as money goes, it feels like you've gotten caught up in some kind of money scheme, scam, or something of that sort, where it's not giving what it was supposed to give. It feels like, it started off as you were just giving a little here and there, and now it's like become a little bit of an addiction, something really taking over your finances, and it's pushed its way to the forefront as a priority, and it really shouldn't be. So opening up the month with really trying to break free of anything that feels like it's holding you back. If it feels like you have a strong sense of intuition that something is not right, something is hurting more than it's helping, no matter how sexy it seems, no matter how tempting it is, you need a way out. You're thinking of a way out, thinking of a master plan. And ain't nothing but sweat inside my hand. Okay. So for the first 10 days of July, I do wear them, but not really too often. When I have a special occasion. You have the Fool here. So this is like, worrying won't change any of this in the first, although you feel it intensely, it feels very intense. You feel very provoked and, affected by it. It's major arcana here that's saying there's no wrong decision. There's nothing. It's not your fault. It's just it's a learning curve. It's something that you guys will have to go through. As far as love goes, it feels like you want this freedom not only for you but for your loved one, whoever this is. As far as love goes, it feels like you want them to break free. You see that they're in some situation that's not good for them, and even if they're not with you, you'd rather them just be free as opposed to being in that bonded type of situation. As far as your money goes here, I feel like there's a stroke of good luck really on your side within this first 10 days here of July, Scorpio. So you might want to go buy a scratch off or something. And if you can be a blessing, I just kind of get the feeling like if you can be a blessing to get somebody out of a terrible situation, it's like you have a hunch, You have a really strong hunch about something monetarily. It feels like it could be a warning. You're making a mistake kind of warning. Either way, go with your gut here. Don't doubt yourself, okay? If you get the sense that this is a waste of time, if you get the sense that it's a waste of money, stay away from it. And if you get the sense that that might just be the luck that you were lucky enough to have a hunch ahead of time before you got too invested and too involved. I feel like with that over it, it's like someone's trying to really fool you, trick you here. Okay. You also, sorry, have the Four of Wands here in the first 10 days of July, Scorpio. I feel like you know something isn't right for you. And once you break free, once you follow up on your hunches, once you let go of your feelings of responsibility or obligation, you're not obligated to stick with anyone who doesn't take care of themselves. I'll put it like that, okay? Once you break free, though, I feel like you do have a invitation somewhere. It's like a lucky shot, but if you go, I feel like this is a good time to be around the right type of people. You've been craving something new and refreshing and more aligned with your soul. And if you've gotten an invitation, it feels like in the first week of July, towards the 10th, maybe going more into the 11th and 12th, it would be a good time to go and take someone up on their offer if they've invited you out of what seems like a pretty annoying situation that you found yourself in. You're strong enough that you're able to deal with whatever is happening. However, whatever the situation is, that's the devil in reverse that you want to get out of. It feels like in your heart of hearts, you're already 2 steps out the door. Now it's like time to put some action behind it to let it be known. You know what? you can be happy, and it doesn't have to feel like obligation, chains, and bondage. You can go where you're appreciated. You can go where you're celebrated. Okay. As far as your money goes here, I remember last month there was a little something about having like an opportunity to go far away, and you seem to had a choice to make. And here it comes up again. In your money, it feels like there's a chance for you to, really find the investment property. Real estate is probably if something that you should revisit. Maybe you thought it wasn't the right time before, but you seem to be a lot lighter on your feet right now, a lot less responsibilities. So it's a good time to look into that real estate investment that you've been working on, trying to get, or it might be time to open up shop, I'm hearing. Okay. In the second half or second portion of July, you have the Ace of Cups here in reverse. So this is what's on your mind. It's something to the effect of you're tired of you're tired of being served the same old crap. you know, subconsciously, you know, in your heart of hearts, you know, but it seems like on the surface, you might still have some attachments and be still trying to work out the details of how you're going to get free from something that's really sucking all of your energy, your time, and it's, you know, it's enough is enough now. It feels like you've given all you could give, and it's time to pour back into yourself. You deserve to have a love in your life that fills you up as much as you fill it up, you know, just matching with intensity and, you know, playing on guilt trips and things of that nature. It's it's run its course now, you know. It's time for a change. As far as your money goes, you see where you are wasting, and it's only a waste. Like, yes, you're okay, you're taking care of what needs to be taken care of, and just imagine what you could do with these excess funds if, you know, someone was thinking of you and your future instead of taking. Takers have no limits. Okay, so givers have to work harder to make those boundaries and say when enough is enough. Because takers will never say they've had enough. They'll continue to take. In the heart of it all, the center of your reading, you have the Two of Wands here in reverse. Okay. It feels like you've put in yourself on the back burner so long, to the point where it's become like abusive. You're taking abuse at this point. You're being really not even considered in the relationship. Like, whatever this situation is, or surrounding a matter of your heart, your time, your love, your energy, it feels like it's high time that you have to choose yourself. No one else will choose you for you. As far as your money goes, it seems like, again, this is like reiterating, there is this new path, this new direction, that if you only were to have the freedom to choose yourself, you could really make a big stride in a forward movement direction. Your money could really see a boost if you were to be able to choose yourself. It feels like you are so afraid that if you choose yourself, like, someone's gonna really get hurt. You're so afraid that you are the final piece of glue, the last thread. If you don't continue to sacrifice yourself in this situation, that someone that you really do love gets the short end of the stick, and they don't deserve it, but you don't deserve it either. Oh, thank you, Twister. Appreciate you. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm doing a reading for Scorpios right now. Sorry. So, Scorpio, please, just know that the overall situation here for your money is saying that you've been sacrificing yourself so long. Thank you for the rainbow wheel. But you might be missing out on the opportunity that will really set you up for the future. You also here have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Twister, When is your birth? Oh, you're an Aquarius. That's right. I did Aquarius reading earlier. Okay, so you have the Queen of Pentacles, Scorpio here in reverse. Um, it seems like you know all of this stuff, but it's very hard for you to express it because I feel like you don't feel like even when you do try to express what you need, you're not seeing any, like it's not resonating with whoever is doing this abusing, making you feel so obligated, having you feeling so trapped. Mark in the park, hey, how you doing? Abu, hello. Um, it feels like you're not speaking about the subject in there are better ways. Like you've got to come up with a better way to get to the bottom of this. Nothing can change if you don't speak on it and they're just happy with the way things are. You've got to figure out a better way than just ignoring them, trying to, wait them out, pretend like it's not happening. You have to have the conversation, and it should come from a place of one, you loving yourself and you not feeling guilty about loving yourself, choosing yourself. You have to get to a place where you feel comfortable about it. Okay. As far as your money goes, um, it feels like if in your money situation, it feels like, don't rely on being vengeful. Vindictiveness won't give you the freedom that you really know in your heart of hearts you deserve. Yes, it might feel good to one up them, whoever this devil situation is. It might feel good to one up them, something like that, but it is not. If you put that out there, it comes back around. So you're just reiterating the cycle. Hey, lethal energy times 72 or whatever. Listen, come on in, wash your hands, kick off your shoes, make yourself a drink, make yourself a plate. Your family now. Thank you for the fave. Okay, I'm doing a reading for Scorpio on YouTube, so just give me a couple more minutes here. If you're a Scorpio, say what's up. Yeah, so it feels like you're of a couple of different minds. One part of you is like, oh, you can continue to deal with this situation, Scorpio, if you just get them to pay you. Just tell them to give you the money and you'll make it work. That's one way. However, towards the end of the month, you're gonna need to hear the words. Like it's gonna be high time for you to hear a plan. This card represents Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And one thing about this Queen of Swords, she needs to know what is the plan, what is gonna go forward, what is fair. And if you approach her in a fair way, because I feel like, she has a very sharp sword there in her hand. So if this is who is causing you to feel obligated and stuck and like you want to break free, you want freedom from her, underneath the blade, right? You're going to have to express, you're going to have to talk about it in a logical and calm way. Don't wait until it becomes emotional, because she can't hear that. She'll understand a logical plan. She'll be willing to do it, and you don't even have to expose all of your deepest emotions and try to rectify her, trying to get her to see things your way. You just need to lay it out factually, lay the numbers out as far as this love situation goes. she's willing to hear you out. You just have to be brave enough and willing to choose yourself enough to express your emotions in a calm and clear way. As far as your money goes towards the end of the month, it feels like you have you have a good plan as far as your money goes. You know what you're doing with your money. Um, don't be tempted to spend it to tamper with your nest egg, whatever you've been saving up. Don't be tempted to to crack your piggy banks here at the end of the month. Okay, take the high road in love there. Um, in your heart of hearts, um, you're absolutely sure about where you want this relationship, this situation to go. You see the future of it, and taking your emotions out of the equation. I think this is also giving you an inkling or a little hunch that you should probably listen, hear out their plan, but as long as we're both gonna make sure that the plan is being clear, you know, we can't leave these words left unsaid. Okay. Um, you have expectations and they're not unrealistic. They might not be as cozy and easy for everyone else to adapt to, but if you take the emotional factors out of this equation, out of this situation, when it comes to your money, and I feel like the money and the situation is all kind of tied in, you know, everyone gets to have a little bit of a say. Be willing to hear these people out and be willing to express yourself clearly as well. Okay. Um, don't hold in, don't let things fester until you have an emotional outburst. Be very logical. Okay. And it might feel like people are being very cold and not as emotionally available as you want them to be. You have overall for the month the Queen of Cups. Okay. So, what this is saying here is, as far as overall, what's not said is not counted here. Okay. Keeping things to yourself, keeping things under wraps, secretly brooding or regretful about anything is not helping anyone. It's creating more of the same cycle that you want to break free from. Okay. I suggest like write it down before, you know, instead of trying to have the conversation over the phone or something. It's more likely to go over better if you write a letter, you know, send an email or something of that sort, as opposed to trying to talk over somebody, because they might not be able to. It feels like you're trying to reach someone in an emotional level, but you're going to have to do it in a logical way. Okay. As far as your money goes, again, this is about following your intuition. You know, you have a kind of a feeling like you need to break free, you need some space, you need some time. The Queen of Cups knows exactly what she needs, and she will take care of herself. She'll take care of others, but she's going to make sure she takes care of herself first. You can't save anyone else if you don't save yourself first, okay? So please put all of your emotions, I'm feeling like, put it on paper, present it, detail, logical way of alleviating this situation, breaking free from this obligation that you feel in. Your advice for the month is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like kind of saying it's time now, you know. You've had enough. It's getting out of control. You're feeling spun all over as far as your love relationships go. A lot is transpired and it's time. You know it's time. You feel that it's time. Your advice is to call time on it. You know, don't let people get the best of you because they know that you care deeply for them. Don't leave your button out to be pushed. I heard that is a big thing. Okay. As far as your money goes, you can't just hope and bank on luck all the time, but you know that there's something very lucky. This is a good time to take a chance here. And if something's holding you back, someone's holding you back, you know, this is all saying when luck is being prepared, and an opportunity comes along when you're prepared for it, right? So I feel like in your money, if you're able to solidly rectify this situation in your relationships with others, your family, your friends, your love situations, right? Where your heart is, where your soul is, right? Then it opens up the door for you to take a chance and set yourself up for some good luck in money. Okay? All right, Scorpio. Well, that's what I have for you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please do subscribe to the channel so you'll be aware when I do upload more videos. It really does help the channel. It helps the videos circulate when you press like and subscribe. It's been amazing. Thank you, and I'll see you next month, Scorpio.